So the goal is to set up the camera and hope it will catch something this time. Down there is a small stream. Well, this is another desperate attempt to find the morels. At least there is something that kind of looks like them. Well, not entirely, but you will get what I mean when you see it. I don't know what that is. It is some kind of horsetail or something. That should be native to USA though, so I'm not sure. Maybe some European variant or something that got here some other way. Down there is a small stream. So from the last time I also mentioned it then, but I will mention it once again. They say elevations take a big part in where morels actually show up. So these are rail tracks. Apparently morels love those. Abandoned for several decades. Up there is a small stream, and well, you cannot really call it a stream because it's stagnant pretty much, but whatever. I'm trying and hoping to find at least one morel mushroom this year, but if I don't, it won't be a defeat. It will be adventure. It will be lesson learned, and well, it will be nice memories. So today's mission is to search for morels, but if I find something else that is interesting, take that too and talk a bit about it, explore stuff. So let's see, you never know what we are going to encounter. Entire way sea is filled with thorns, with thorny shrubs, and I'm lucky I'm not wearing shorts today, but still I have part of my skin that's bare, which is not ideal for the mission, but anyway, I won't die. It's beautiful. There is a small, beautiful cherry tree in the bloom down there. I will record it on the way back. The blossoms have very nice smell, very fragrant, I would say much more than the usual ones, and apparently it is some kind of special cherry, which I will talk about later, also called perfumed cherry. Well, I guess we all know why would it be called that way now. Smell is very fragrant, very intense. Let's follow the rails. We do have some beautiful flowers here. Not really sure. Forgot what they might be, but I'm not going to bother to identify every single thing, because if I did that on every trip. What is that? Is that a person or an animal? Who knows? If I did that on every trip, I wouldn't ever be back home, and I will lose my job and everything else, I would just be feral. So at one point my battery would run out and everything, so I wouldn't even record my findings, which would be a shame. You wouldn't have opportunity to listen to my very slow-paced exploration and be bored with me. That would be a shame, wouldn't it? Oh, the cars and the motorcycles. Hope one day I'll find a spot where I'm out of auditory reach from them. Well, I find this interesting. The tree, right on the tracks. Looks like a little Christmas tree, or not so little Christmas tree. Depends on how you're looking at it. It's so pretty. Is this some kind of juniper? I'm not sure. Well, it is a conifer, so. Oh, look at these blooms. Quite large. Maybe some kind of wild plum or something, who knows? And I have no idea what these might be. See this? It's very unusual thing. Look at this. So there is one on top, and there is a platform down there with another set of flowers. Must explore this further. I confirmed it is honeysuckle, called like that because if you took out the flower and suck it from the base, sounding weird, yes, then you would get to the sweet nectar. Hence the name. Interesting. I knew about this plant, but I never paid too much attention to it. The more you know. Well, it is now time of asparagus, but at the same time there is something else very similar. I covered this plant many times before. It is butcher's broom, or here they call it wild boar's shrub or something. I mean, that would be a rough translation of it. It is quite rough and spiky. You cannot feel it, but I certainly can. And its shoots, they look quite similar to those of asparagus. Not that much if you take into account any details, but just at first very, very broad sight. So this is the shoot. It can be consumed the same way asparagus is. So you would take it, you would maybe boil it first. It is quite bitter, much more bitter than asparagus is. That is why asparagus is cherished and sought after, and this one not so much. Unfortunately, and why I am saying unfortunately, this plant is protected. That's not unfortunate, that's fortunate, but unfortunately some people who are not too knowledgeable pick this as well, or simply some people, who do not care that this is protected and they shouldn't do it. So it is forbidden by law here to take this and to destroy this plant. But some people either don't know the difference between asparagus and this, or they do know and don't care. They just pick something to have for their omelette or something and take it with them. I was near the road some hour ago, and those butcher's broom shoots were unfortunately picked. I could see that somebody cut them off. Here's a larger one here. So yeah, we'll leave it alone. Oh, I have a story to tell. So these past few weeks, not really months, but weeks for sure, I'm looking for morels, like every other, almost every year, and I never find them. So I'm looking and looking, and then my colleague from work sends me the photo of it and just says, never seen this before, you know what this is? Because all the people know me as the mushroom person. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm searching for this for years, and look at this, it is just growing near your house, like on a random. And yeah, it seems that people who are not looking for it, they find them, but the ones who do, they don't. Seems to be the law of nature for many other things. Well, I've cleared a lot of the area here from spider webs. Hopefully I didn't eat any of the spiders. So the goal is to set up the camera and hope it will catch something this time. As soon as I set it up, it will start recording. So I needed a new set of batteries, because the previous times I was putting it during the winter time, and you know, temperatures drop, batteries drain out faster. It will be quite interesting to see how much longer batteries will take now. And yeah, not too much success with this, not because of the camera itself necessarily. It is weak on the early morning light, but anyway, I usually didn't set it up in best of the places. Now I found this small pad that is either human-made or maybe some animals passed through. I went deep into the forest, so deep I got many scratches and thorns on my legs. But hopefully this time I do catch something, and hopefully no human finds it before I come back. So turn it on and hope for the best. My other camera dropped as I was setting this one.